morning, Bixby Beavers. Happy Monday. I'm so glad to be here with you this week, and I'm glad you're here this week. So it's a pretty exciting week. I mean, it was an exciting week last week. We had a lot of fun stuff to do. You all participated in Fit-a-thon. Your families gave so much in donations and of their time, and so we're really, really grateful for them. Let's make sure that when you have a moment later to say thank you to them for all the things that they do for us here at Bixby. So I don't know if you know, but all of the fundraising that we do, that's what allows us to have a fun fall festival, the STEM night, and all these other fun events that we end up having in the evenings that you get to participate in. And so without the partnership of our parents and our families, it's hard to do those things. So and because they do those things, no one has to pay to participate in those things. So that's really cool, huh? Well, anyway, we have some major news, right? This week, at least beginning today for first and second graders, the playground structure is going to open. And third, fourth, and fifth graders, you're going to talk to your teachers about when you might be able to go and explore that area. We would love for everyone to have an opportunity to do that, okay? So first and second graders, so this message is for you. And then kindergartners and TK, I need you to listen too. So your teachers will talk about the rules for the expectations for being on the playground structure and being safe. And so that's the thing that we have to make sure that that's the most important, is that we're safe. Okay, so they'll go over rules. The two major things that Mr. Vieira is asking is this: no chasing on the structure. I know that sounds like the most fun thing to do is to chase. We're not chasing on the structure, so that's one. The other thing is that we always have a hand and a foot on the structure. Always a hand and always a foot on the structure. So those are the two main rules from Mr. Vieira, Senor Vieira. Not the other rules your teachers are going to introduce to you, but the two main rules, say them with me: no chasing, and one hand and one foot always on the structure. Got it. One hand, one foot. Okay, so you have to think about that, because there's some parts of the structures out there that you're going to be like, I'm king of the world. Well, if you're saying I'm king of the world, you don't have a hand on the structure at all times. Okay, so those are the big things that we're making sure that we're doing. You'll get a reminder. You might get a reminder to not chase and to make sure that you have a hand and a foot on the structure. But if we have to keep reminding you, then we're going to send you to play somewhere else, because we want to be safe. Okay. And I want you to enjoy the time using the structure. But I can't have you play dangerously. Okay, we care about you too much. All right, so one final thing that I need to make a shout out for Mr. Wilkerson's class. Yep, Mr. Wilkerson's 5th grade class. So last week we had a new student join us. And so there were two classmates who decided that they would be available and willing to take the student on a tour of our campus. And so they showed our new student, where the auditorium was, the library, where the cafeteria was, where we line up, where the restrooms are, where the classrooms are, where the hallway is, all of the things that you would need to know if you were brand new to our school. And so they did a really nice job of doing that. And that was very kind. They were actually doing PE, and they said, we'll take some time to do that. That was really generous of them. Okay, that's one way to be inclusive and respectful. And then the rest of Mr. Wilkerson's class came to meet him. And they all came, and they decided that they wanted to give this new student a fist bump. And they just said, hey, my name is so-and-so. And they gave him a fist bump. And it was such a touching and kind moment that made me so proud of being a principal of Bixby. So thank you for the way that you modeled that, fifth graders. You are the leaders. And so I'm really excited about the way that you have been practicing being respectful, being inclusive, and taking care of our campus. Thank you for leading the way in that. And again, I'm proud and I'm so glad that you are Bixby Beavers, and I get to be with you at this school. So let's go out and have a great week. Remember, be respectful, be inclusive, and take care of your campus. Peace.